All right. Welcome to Ogre.
Old Guy's Geekly review.
Oh, man, this is going to be so good. It's gonna be so good. What about TVs and movies? Let's talk about some TVs and movies.
I watched Free Guy last night.
Oh, man, I'm so jealous.
Yeah,
I haven't got to see it yet.
That's pretty good. It's very good. I really don't want to get into too much of it because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it was a really good movie.
Hasn't everybody but me seen it by now?
Probably. Like GTA 5 movie, but with oh man,
if GTA 5 was done with a white guy kind of movie.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do like I feel like everything I'm going to say is going to spoil it.
Ryan Reynolds being
Ryan Reynolds. Another Ryan Reynolds. Trying to think of what else.
The promo that they did with the beefed up Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's funny as hell.
Oh
in the movie, he's pretty damn good character. Do you watch anything?
I watched the What If. Did you see the
Yep.
latest? Oh man, the whole Ultron with the Infinity Stones. Oh my God, it's so great.
Yeah, I like how the Watcher actually came. Like, he wasn't interfering, but I'm glad that somebody like infiltrated his world and stuff and got him
to get him up off his butt.
But man, he's
doing some
strong.
stuff. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's super strong.
But taking that big oath, not to do anything. That's kind of his own. Even though Marvel has been pulling him into comics more and more. The Black King series that they just did with Null.
That's the one where they he's taken over the whole universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they brought the Watcher into that, and that was really cool because Kang actually kidnapped him.
Okay.
And to try to learn all the secrets the Watcher had that he couldn't find through time. And so it's a team up between the Watcher, Kang, and Rocket.
Dang.
And it's just crazy as heck. I loved it so much.
That sounds like a good team to go up and
that was hilarious. Yeah, so they're in that. It's kind of like a little team up.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with Spider-Man symbiote. And
okay.
So if you wanna read the King is Black, start with that Spider-Man symbiote series, and you'll get to see the Watcher in action again.
Yeah, I'd really like to check that one out.
What'd you think about Star Wars Visions?
You know what? I haven't.
Oh my God!
I did not watch
God.
it. I had family crap going on last night, but I did watch Squid Game.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Oh, jeez, man. Talk about Visions first.
Well, Visions was. I don't think it was as good as the other Star Wars stuff, like The Mandalorian that they've put out, but it was needed.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those things that really just opened your eyes about what you could do with the Star Wars universe.
And that's the anime adaptation. Okay. Yeah,
I
wanted to watch that.
Well, there's like 9 different ones from different studios, and they all take a vastly different view of the Star Wars universe.
Oh, wow.
And that's what I really like about it, is each one of the segments is completely different than what you've seen before. So they're not connected in any way. They're all little shorts. But it's really cool. It's very cool to see all the different ways you can interpret Star Wars.
Okay.
So I enjoyed that a lot. What's coming up, TV-wise?
Well, Squid Game. Let's see. I think Nailed It. The new season of Nailed It came out, man. That's not very geeky.
My wife, Sarah, loves that show.
Oh, yeah. Great.
She loves that show.
It's a great show. But, man, Squid Game. Okay. So, have you seen Parasite?
No.
Okay, that is a... God dang. I want to say... I know I'm gonna mess this up. I want to say it's a Korean movie, and Squid Game is a Korean show. Now, I might be completely wrong about that. In fact, let me make sure I'm not telling you.
Well, while we're looking at that, I'll talk about some of the stuff that just came out. So, like the third season Doom Patrol just hit.
Okay.
And I've only seen the first season. I need to get HBO to finish this up. But Doom Patrol, lots of good stuff from that other comic book world, the DC world.
Okay.
Stuff going on there. And we had the Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, and Family Guy all hit this week.
Man, I really love... I love Bob's Burgers. Family Guy, they just had a send-off from Adult Swim. They're not allowed to be on Adult Swim anymore because FXX bought the rights to it or something.
I think there is some stuff going on there because they were all like Fox properties.
Right.
And so the whole Disney merger and everything has probably got some deals with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, Bob's Burgers. I love H. John Benjamin. His voice.
Yeah.
God, I love him and everything. That dude's voice is just so unique. And then Family Guy. I know Seth MacFarlane. Yes, he is getting. I think he's getting tired of Fox.
Oh yeah. He put out some really blistering stuff for the network a while back.
Yeah, and then Squid Game is in South Korea. It was made in South Korea, just like Parasite was a amazing movie. Squid Game is equally really, really good. It's like you ever play like Fall Guys or anything like that?
Oh
Have you seen that?
Fall Guys was fun. Yeah,
it's like people volunteer for these games, and the price you pay to potentially win a crap load of money is death. But all your problems are gone. All your problems are taken care of if you win. Only one guy won it.
Oh my gosh.
And it just I'm not going to tell you what happened. Really good, really interesting writing. It's got that Shyamalan twist at the end.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's really good.
The old M. Night twist.
Yeah, the M. Night little stab in the back.
Oh
I don't know.
So
I don't know if it's a stab in the back, but yeah, no, it gets you. Yeah, like you don't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. My wife didn't see it coming. I don't think I watched it with my son too, and he didn't. He was freaking out when it happened too.
And what's that on?
Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix is going to be one of the best shows. And
Nice.
Speaking of which, Tiger King 2, which isn't geeky, but
Oh no, it's geeky.
I grew up in a Jerry Springer household, man. So I like the drama.
Sarah does too.
Yeah.
Sarah loves that.
Oh, I love slow motion train wrecks. I gotta say. Well, for the most part, as long as it don't hurt me, I like it.
Cool.
Okay,
I got some more beef though.
you do?
Well, not so much beef is why Apple TV would try to make an unmakeable TV show. The Foundation series, sci-fi. You can't make a TV show out of that. And you know, if you read the reviews and stuff, I'm going to watch it because I'm going to get Apple. I'm going to watch it because I'm a big sci-fi nerd and I love Asimov stuff. But
Yeah, okay.
That's it. The books are so political and so devoid of dialogue. It just is never going to make a good TV show. And so they've made a TV show out of it, but of course they've had to basically like butcher the books and bring in characters. So it's not even really the same.
Yeah, so they're
Hey.
taking their own liberties with like a lot of liberties with it.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I'm going to watch it and see for myself, but that's what I hear about it.
Okay. What was that other cartoon that you said came out? Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, and
Simpsons.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I haven't watched The Simpsons. I don't keep very current on The Simpsons.
No, The Simpsons are something you binge, like,
Yeah.
every once in a while. Like I'll catch a couple episodes of The Simpsons.
All right. Yeah, I haven't kept current on a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's too much stuff. There's way too much stuff for being a geek.
So that's why we're here to help you narrow it down.
Yeah. And this guy, he's got the I don't want to say hookups, but he's got a plan. Like he alternates. I don't know if I can cut this whole thing out if you want me to.
No, go for it.
What he subscribes to, and watches. I don't know. He's just got a system. It works. He's on top of pretty much everything when it comes to geek stuff.
Yeah, and a little more on top of things is the Last Man. Excellent comic book series. I hear the show is doing it justice.
The Last Man?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, you got to get on top of this.
Okay.
It's on FX Hulu, and it's one of the best comic book series out there, and they apparently have done a pretty good job.
Better than MODOK?
Better than MODOK? Slightly.
Okay.
Just slightly better. Slightly better than MODOK.
All right.
So good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. You got anything else for?
No.
All right. What about anime? Have you been watching any anime?
I watched After School Dice Club, which is
Okay.
like it bills itself as a slice of life comedy, which it's definitely slice of life. It's a bunch of girls that discover a love of board games, and I love board games.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to watch a show about board games, and they do a great job about representing board games.
Okay.
And it's cool, slice of life, feel good kind of thing. not so much a comedy. There was just as much comedy as there was drama, but it's just one of those kind of relaxing animes. You sit back, you watch it, you have a good time. There's no like villain at the end or anything. It's just a big slice of life fun fest.
So for people that aren't familiar with that term slice of life, what does that mean?
Basically, slice of life is when you have characters interacting in very mundane, everyday activities. Like these girls, they go to school, they play games, they, have dinners at the restaurant. They talk about, the stuff at the board games. So it's stuff that happens in everyday life.
Okay.
So that's what a slice of life anime would be.
So like Golden Boy. That was a way old anime. No, I don't think Golden Boy is a slice of life. I think that's more.
I'm thinking. All I remember is kind of the risque pictures for Golden Boy. I don't know that I've ever actually seen it. So I don't know how slice of life that
about
is.
The Lucky Pair. Or Dirty Pair. Dirty Pair. There we go. That's slice of life.
That might, if that's what your idea of slice of life is, I envy you, my friend.
Yeah.
You've got some action going on that I haven't heard about.
So, would you recommend what?
If you like kind of non-action, calm anime that is probably more aimed. No, I can't even really say it's more aimed to girls. It's actually got just a very touch of Yuri in it, very light Yuri, because it's all girl relationships. There's very minimal boyfriend interaction. So it's all about the girls' relationships with each other.
Okay.
But it's very tame. Very tame. Very very PG, almost G kind of thing.
Okay. Well, and I know. I was watching Goblin Slayer. I did try that out.
Goblin Slayer.
It's generic. It's just it just didn't capture me.
Well, there's so many of those out right now.
Yeah.
Just that genre. Market's flooded with them.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't watched too much anime. I mean, I'm more of a shonen guy. I like shonen animes. I like harem animes and stuff like that. And I haven't seen a good harem anime for a while.
I started the first 2 episodes of the Quintessential Quintuplets, which is a harem anime, and so far so good. Okay, so I'll have more to say about that next week.
All right, I know.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I just saw on Funimation they have a bunch of Tenchi Muyo, and I used to watch that.
I love those. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
man! When I was like 20 years ago, I used to watch Tenchi Muyo. So
yeah,
I'd like to.
GXP was my favorite.
See, I haven't seen that. I've only seen like the first 2 series.
Yeah, GXP was with his cousin. As the main star. And one of the things I liked about it is it wrapped up the show. It's decades old, so I'm not giving away any spoilers. It's too much. But the thing about the harem aspect that I liked about it is all of the relationships worked. They were competing against each other for his affections. But it all worked out in the end.
All right.
Where a lot of times, the one relationship works or the guy is just too wimpy all in all, and it never works. So I really liked his... I liked how they did the relationships in that one. So.
In the GXP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a boring week for anime. I haven't really watched.
That's all I've watched. I've been spending most of my time doing something else.
Have you? You want to move on to comic books?
Yeah. I've got the run of Incredible Hulk. I've got most of the Incredible Hulk. And so I started with issue number 1 this week. Got up through the first 6 issues. And if you're not a fan of Incredible Hulk, there's a reason that it skips from issue 6 to issue 102. And that's because...
That's a weird skip.
I know, it's really weird. So 1962, Incredible Hulk stops at issue 6, but they keep him around in like Tales of Suspense. I think like him and Ant-Man from like 1963 to 1968. And so when they start up Incredible Hulk again, they start with like issue 102, kind of including all of the Tales of Suspense stuff. So now I'm moving on to the Tales of Suspense stuff, eventually catching up with some of the modern stuff. The latest run of Incredible Hulk, Immortal Hulk.
Yes.
Super cool, but not what I normally consider Hulk. They really dived into the horror aspect of it, the kind of surreal, nightmarish.
So like just him being a complete monster, or?
No,
You can't give it away without.
Well, I mean, if you read it, you're gonna have there's gonna be a lot of suspenseful horror type stuff instead of superhero stuff.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That sounds like it'd be kind of a nice ride.
a lot of people loved it.
Yeah.
And the first like dozen issues or so are hard to find.
Okay.
But yeah, so it just wrapped up. They're getting ready to start a new series.
Can you read that on God, what is that? The
Marvel Unlimited?
Yes.
I think they're out to issue 48 on Marvel Unlimited, so they've got like 2 more issues left to wrap it up.
Okay. Get busy.
Yeah.
Get busy reading.
Reading. So all good stuff on the Incredible Hulk front, and I've been reading oh God, I love the X-Men stuff that Hickman's been doing. Hellfire Gala.
Okay.
Oh man, amazing stuff.
And that's Hickman too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, most of it. He's kind of over all the X-Men stuff right now, and the
God,
Hellfire storyline takes place over, like the 12 different X-Men runs that they've got, which different people are writing.
So for comic books, and I've the only Hickman stuff that I've read is, I believe, in graphic novel. Anything in graphic novel form, I have read.
Yeah, so if you want to get caught up with what the X-Men are doing, you start here. House of X, Powers of X, and you go from there. So, if you've not read X-Men before, you want to get started with X-Men, start here, and then that's like 2 years back. It gives you a good fresh start.
Yeah, there was a time in my life I went through where I just didn't read any comic books or nothing. So, met JD a few years ago, and he gave me a whole like roadmap of stuff to catch up on, most important stuff. So I was really thankful for that. That is one of the first new graphic novels that I bought, and it is really good. I would recommend reading it. They have changed the game quite a bit since I was younger.
Yeah, no longer are the X-Men content with being on the lower rung of society and doing their part for humanity. They're no longer content with that. They are being their own people, doing their own thing, making their own roles. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a badass storyline. That's what it is. It's really good. Haven't read any of the new stuff. Like I said, for me, I buy graphic novel forms. I don't like reading on electronics. I like the traditional hefty books, and I don't want to deal with like little flimsy comic books. I want something that I can put on my shelf, look nice.
Yeah, I believe the Sword of X run that came out after that is just getting ready to hit.
Okay. I think I might have pre-ordered that already.
Yeah, I think it's coming out real soon.
Okay. If I haven't pre-ordered it, I probably should. But don't only pre-order with your comic books and graphic novels, not with video games.
Yeah.
Never pre-order video games.
Well, maybe. I can set up a couple of scenarios where I would disagree with that, but I agree with you 90% of the time.
Okay. Only if the collector's edition is awesome. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
yeah.
yes. All right.
Basically.
All right, what are we on, manga?
Oh.
Or do you have more comic to talk? You probably have more.
I'm done with the comics. Let's go into manga. So this week in the manga world, let me grab it so I can show everybody.
All right, while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna start reading the Dragon Ball Super comic because I'm having a drought of Dragon Ball in my life. I remember when I was a kid, I accidentally went to the Spanish channel and saw, oh, here we go, Hot Elf, live next door to you, live next door to you.
Yeah, does a hot elf live next door to you?
Oh, it does a hot elf. For a second there on the screen it says, don't a hot elf live next door to you?
There we go. Yeah,
there we go.
Hot elf next door.
Well, the answer is yes. It says on the back.
So that's the manga I read this week, and it's actually tamer than you would expect.
Okay.
It's by Ghost Ship, and if anybody knows anything about Ghost Ship, is they are on the very risque side of things. But this is actually fairly tame for Ghost Ship. Mm-hmm. There's maybe 1 or 2 panels that would be questionable, but everything else is kind of a standard. It's not quite harem yet, but it might be eventually.
So, say for an 8-year-old? No?
No, it does have a couple of scenes.
Okay.
A few panels to make you go, oh, well, this is some stuff.
Okay.
This is some situations here.
I think anybody that knows anime knows what stuff you're talking about, probably, yeah. Not tentacles.
But But it's rated 15 plus, and that's
Okay.
about right. There's a couple of things that your sons would bookmark those couple of pages.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
and that would be about
Unfortunately,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
That says it was printed in Canada. I didn't know they did that.
I think Ghost Ship does a lot of their printing in Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that it's actually decent. It's better than it should be considering the title and the material.
Yeah. Yeah, that like I said, I'm kind of dry on the manga right now. And the only mangas I've actually ever read was to catch up on Naruto because I was tired of waiting for the anime. And Dragon Ball when I was in middle school. I think maybe a few more in between. One Punch Man, I think I've read. But Dragon Ball, dude, I want to get caught up on that. I've been a fan of Dragon Ball since I was little.
That's your thing.
Yeah, I used to watch it on the Spanish channel. In Spanish, I didn't understand Spanish, but I used to watch it because I just love the animation so much. Really good, really good. Granola, I want to see what happens with that whole
You'll have to
arc.
fill me in on it because I am not an expert on the Dragon Ball.
Oh man, I've been seeing pictures on social media. I hate social media for spoilers, but Vegeta is now got a destruction power.
Okay.
And God, I don't remember the name of it. Like the specific name for it, I want to say it's like Hakan or something like that, but I don't remember. But yeah, dude, he looks like a monster, and I like Vegeta. Vegeta's my guy. I'm a tiny person in real life, so I've always joked that I'm a hobbit. Got big ass hobbit feet, trekking across the Shire. But yeah, I love smaller people in comic books. I don't know why. Dwarves in D&D.
Oh, your dwarf was amazing. Your dwarf was amazing. We're gonna have to record some of our D&D sessions.
Yes.
For the people out there.
Yeah. Flying headbutt off of a second story mezzanine.
Amazing stuff.
That I missed.
And we won't even mention the sex change.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was an interesting time in Kronk's life. So any other manga?
Not this week, but I've got a bunch coming in, so
Okay.
should have more next week. What about video games? What's up?
You know what? I haven't been doing a lot of new video games.
What have you been playing?
Well, I've been drawing.
Okay.
I've been drawing schematics for an arcade machine.
Oh, nice.
We have a 55-inch TV in our house that's not being used, so I'm going to put that in the cabinet. I'm going to make a big-ass cabinet.
Good use for it.
Yes, and I'm just going to have the 4-player levers and stuff like that. But once it starts cooling down, thinking I might either play XCOM 2 or XCOM 2 just to prepare for Midnight Suns.
God, Midnight Sun looks good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then and I've been wanting to play Need for Speed again, so I might hook up the GameCube and play the old Underground
Oh man, so retro.
yeah. Just not very good games. Like the new Need for Speed games, the biggest flaw in them. And I'm a sucker for racing games. I like customizing the car and stuff like that, but biggest flaw on them, whoever made it or whoever's calling the shots around there must really like Porsches, because the R30, no, not R34. That's something completely different.
Got some tweaked code. The Porsche got some tweaked code.
Well, yeah, well, it's just the Porsche. The Porsche, man. And I don't remember what model it is, but that thing just hauls ass everywhere, and then it's just like so much above all the other cars in there. It's not fun. Like I hate Porsches.
Yeah, whenever they put in like the ultra powerful thing in a game, the creep factor, where you've got like it's hard to play the stuff you love when you know there's something so superior out there, even if you don't love it.
Yes,
it makes that decision really difficult.
Yep. And then Rock Band, and Guitar Hero. Why in the hell are we living in a world where they're not making any more music games?
I know, that's ridiculous.
I know. Give me some more Guitar Hero, or give me some more Rock Band. My kids love it. They play it at the arcades. We played at home on the old stuff. I don't know how much longer my Xbox 360 is gonna make it. I need new. I need more. And they shut down the servers for Guitar Hero Live.
Oh God!
And with the pandemic and everything, this is the perfect time to be having those games.
Absolutely.
Yes. That's it for me. That's like pretty much all my games. I've been playing a phone game, Hunt Royale. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that game. I don't know why.
The gotcha.
Yeah, it's not. I don't want to say it's pay to win. They just dropped an update not too long ago that feels like it might be going in that direction.
Okay.
So I might need a new mobile game to play, or I should just delete all the games off my phone and start playing real games real games. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm gonna make some people mad.
the mobile.
We're gonna rewind that,
serious
maybe.
mobile gamers
Yes,
out there are gonna come at you.
Not all mobile games are a joke. League of Legends, Wild Rift, which needs to come to consoles very soon. Damn it, because I want to play it.
You got a phone, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, Diablo Immortal, which still ain't out.
Yeah, it's still
when
not
did
out.
they?
At least 2 years ago.
God, you know what? We gotta look that up. You want to take over for a little bit?
Yeah. So I've been playing Tales of Arise, and I loved the first 40 hours. Loved the first 40 hours. Characters were great. Combat was great. Story was great. And this game tells an amazing story. However, at the end of what I would call the fifth act, the wrap-up of the first book, at the end of I was 40 hours in, and I swear I sat through 6 to 7 hours of story and very little action. And I just got to say, if you're going to give me a story for that long, it better be full cinematic. I better be watching, the extended cut of the Lord of the Rings kind of thing if I'm just sitting there doing story for that long.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of that either. I want to play my games. I want the story to unfold as I'm playing. Give me maybe 10 seconds of reading, or not 10, maybe a couple minutes at a time.
Yeah.
But spread that shit out.
Tell the story while it's being interactive.
Yes.
I don't want a game where the story comes on, I set down my controller and flip through my email while I'm listening to what's going on.
You know what? I'm very guilty of doing that.
Oh,
I do that all the time.
I did that for 6 hours with Tales of Arise.
Oh my god!
Just,
not all at once.
That's what ruined. Well, it didn't ruin the game for me because I still liked it.
Yeah.
But at the 40-hour mark, when they just went into this huge amount of story, it really was difficult to keep moving through it because I just wanted to play the game. I just wanted to play my game. I wanted to have the controller in my hand with some interaction instead of just hitting what's next. So anyway, that Tales of Arise is not a bad game.
That's pretty bad to do though when you've already got 40 hours invested.
And it's story driven. It's good. I still say Tales of Arise is a buy. Okay. And if you like JRPGs, it's worth playing because the story's great, characters are great. I tell you, I had more fun in the end game, and you know how much I dislike end game, than I did in some parts of the story because I could actually play the game because the story wasn't getting in the way of me actually playing the game.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of a sucker for end game grinding, depending. Like, if I can do it myself, as long as I don't have to depend on other people, which is probably the reason I'll never play another MMO again. World of Warcraft left a terrible taste in my mouth. EverQuest did too. Man, you gotta have a big group of friends if you want to get anywhere in those games. I'm pretty convinced.
So what do you think about Amazon's new MMO?
Dude, I've been hearing some shit about that. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I'm a cusser. I like cussing. That has super admin access to your voltage for something on your motherboard.
Really? Interesting.
Yes. Well, that's what I was reading yesterday. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's true or not. It might be.
Oh, the internet, full of facts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing's ever wrong on the internet. So yeah, I don't know if that's the rub or not. I don't have a very beefy computer anymore, so.
Now, I played the beta.
Did you?
I played the beta. It was decent. It
What?
didn't change the paradigm of MMOs, and I don't know, maybe they've tweaked things since the release. I don't know, but
How did it play? Like, what did it play like? If you could compare it to a different game.
I would, if anybody's played Greedfall, it's not cartoony like World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It's more gritty, realistic in a fantasy setting.
Okay.
So it's not cartoony. You don't have oversized swords. So very kind of realistic graphics in a fantasy world.
Well, wasn't that just like a test run? Like they were building their engine and they decided to release that just to
There was a couple of different
milk
betas.
it.
Now,
Yeah.
I played the first one. I didn't play the second one.
Yeah, I
because
think the actual release just came out.
Yes.
And yesterday, man, I've seen a bunch of pictures of all the wait times in queue, and some people were like 6,000 in queue.
It's doing well. And
Is it?
I think for somebody who was looking for a brand new MMO, it's solid.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to caution you. If you're going to get into an MMO, that's a lot less time for other stuff.
yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you've never tried an MMO, realize you might be giving away years of your life.
Yes, if you're in high school or college, don't get into an MMO. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
It's an obligation.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Especially if I don't know anything about this game, but if it's got guilds, and you got to do like guild schedule stuff, and you have to be there mandatory and crap. That's what I had to deal with World of Warcraft.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The same stuff. Yeah. So they haven't changed the paradigm on MMOs. It's still a lot of that grinding.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the MMO that Overlord is based off of, so I can get into that game and be God. Basically, that'd be nice. That'd be a good MMO. And Albedo, I like Albedo. Yeah. She got horns.
Very cool stuff. So, the last video game I played, though, is I played 2 days of Kataria Fables. So imagine a game like Animal Crossing or like Harvest Moon, but with little combat.
Okay.
So it's very cute. Got a lot of stuff. If you're looking for something cute with a little bit of a lot of crafting and farming and a little bit of combat, maybe equal amounts of each.
It's like Minecraft.
Kind of better graphics, but yeah, it's cuter. It's got a cuter kind of theme going, animals and cats and
what's it called?
It's called Kataria Fables.
Kataria, okay,
like
Fable,
cat, I guess.
Okay,
like kitty, I guess.
Yeah,
Kataria Fables.
Kataria, a bunch of kitty women, Nico women, Nico.
No,
Neko?
Sadly, I probably would have played 3 or 4 days of it if it was that.
Yeah, I think I probably would have bought it if it was that too. Let's see.
What about what were your impressions of Nintendo Direct?
Oh my God. Okay, well, I think they started things off with Mario Golf, which I haven't played yet. I promised my youngest if he cleans his room, we're gonna load it up, we're gonna update it, we're gonna use those 2 new characters, play the 2 new golf courses. So I'm super excited. I love the free content that Nintendo gives. What else was in the Nintendo Direct? Metroid Dread, which is coming out this month. Is it October that is coming out?
I don't have the exact date.
Yeah, I thought it was October. I have not played a Metroid game since like a demo. And the demos, I'm assuming don't count. But I played a demo on my Nintendo DS, where I had to have. Have you ever played with a DS?
Yeah.
It has that wrist strap where you put the little plastic thing on your thumb, and you do that on the screen. That's the last Metroid I've ever had interaction with, besides like Super Smash Brother or Samus. I'm not a faker. I'm not posing. But the first one is the last Metroid that I have played. So I'm kind of.
That's the only Metroid I've finished.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. The new Nintendo Switch is coming out. The new OLED that's coming out this month, but that has nothing to do with the Direct. I just want to get that in there. God, what else was there? Monster Hunter Rises DLC.
Yeah.
I am nervous. I am super nervous. Iceborne came out and brought the Clutch Claw. Now, the Clutch Claw was a cool little thing where you could grapple monsters, like in the middle of a combo or something, for the weapons that I played. That's how it worked anyway. But where they went wrong with the Clutch Claw is that it weakens the part that you're hitting it on. So like if you clutch to a monster's hindquarters, I don't know why you do that. There's no attractive ones. Yeah, or the head, the hindquarters, the tail,
the big left toe.
Yeah, the big left toe. You had to keep doing it, and you had to keep doing it like every. God, I don't remember the timer for it. 20, 30 seconds. It was just tedious. It was just like memorizing a button combo and just repeating it and, dodge. And terrible. It took a lot of fun out of the game for me. Because that's the only way you could do the max damage.
Okay.
Very nervous about that for... Oh, I'm brain farting hard. What is the DLC called? Do you remember? Sunbreak? Dawnbreak? I don't remember.
It's the new DLC.
Yeah, the new DLC for Monster Hunter. Don't let our memory of the title of the DLC tarnish our our channel. But yeah, no, I am nervous about that. I'm so super excited. I hope they bring in some extra weapons like they had like the Tonfas. I would really like to see Tonfas again.
You've logged some serious hours with Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only game that I've played more than that is Dota 2, because I'm a sucker for MOBAs, but not anymore. or I was a sucker for MOBAs.
You get burned.
Yes.
Now I'm excited and wish something else would happen about Bayonetta 3.
I have never played Bayonetta. Any of them.
The thing that's got me worried is I don't believe the Switch can really do it justice graphically.
What other systems has Bayonetta come out on?
Well, like the old Bayonettas?
Yeah.
I think there were definitely ports, because I know there's a PlayStation version, because it got bundled with something else recently. But I really wish that it was on a more graphically superior system.
Okay. Yeah, it's not telling me.
I'm still playing it.
Are you?
But, because, I like my Devil May Cry,
Oh, yeah. So. Dude, okay, so I gotta say, I don't like Devil May Cry. I do and I don't. I am the type of person that will take breaks. If I overdo something, I'll take a break from gaming and stuff. And I overdid Devil May Cry. Now, I set myself up for failure because I recorded the whole gameplay. Last 2 episodes of that game were the worst videos I have ever made.
Oh my God.
Because I kept dying. I forgot every damn combo that I knew about that game.
Well, yeah, if you stop playing for any length of time, you're a novice again.
And I set myself up for failure because I accidentally put it on the hardest starting difficulty. Worst damn experience I've had gaming, which is why I'm taking a little break from it right now, because it was just such a bad experience. My God.
I got no ego.
Yeah.
I'll start on, novice or normal or whatever, and I don't feel like I have to push myself for those things unless I really love the game.
Yeah, and I probably won't do it unless there's super extra rewards that you can only get from...
Tales of Rise was really nice because it had 4 different settings, and you could move in between them really easy.
Oh, you could, huh?
Yeah, there's like story, normal, moderate, and hard, and they were well balanced.
Okay, and that's really good.
It was good, except the people who chose to play it on like easy or normal all the time were actually getting fewer rewards because they gave you like experience and points based on your difficulty level and how well you did.
Okay.
So you're kind of handicapping yourself if you played it on easy too much. Mm-hmm. But if you knew the system, it was well balanced. It was good stuff.
And then Super Monkey Balls Collection is coming to the Switch this month.
Super Monkey Ball.
Beyond excited. I'm super beyond excited for that, man. That game was the best party game. I bonded with my wife and my in-laws on that game. Just memories up the wazoo. And just great memories playing that game.
You hear that, Super Monkey Ball? You got some people hooked, connected, married, hooked up.
Your arcade game sucks, though. You need to work on that. Yeah, that's a terrible arcade game. Where you got like a gigantic bowling ball and you gotta like roll your monkey and stuff.
Oh
and
my gosh!
You collect tickets. Come on, Sega. You how far have you fallen? You used to make consoles that were my favorite. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah. I think Monkey Ball is Sega. If not Sega, you still need to make another console. I would dig it.
Do.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably easily the most I've been excited for a game for a long time. And it's an old game.
That's cool though.
The new stuff just ain't really doing it for me. Like
what do we got coming up? Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 coming up this week.
Looks beautiful. The last Far Cry I played was Primal. I didn't like it. I mean, I did for a little bit, but then it got very repetitious building my society.
Yeah.
Yes. It was, and then getting attacked all the time.
I like the Far Cry games, but if you try to do every little thing in the game, it's easy to get burnt out.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You can't. It's one of those games you kind of have to pick and choose what you're wanting to do, and
stay with it.
Stay the course. Don't get too distracted by what pops up and what little things you can do off to the side, because it just kind of bogs down if you do that. But if you stick with the story, I think, and do what you can handle for the other stuff, I think they're enjoyable experiences. So I'm looking forward to 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be a good game. You know what? I'm not... Midnight Suns? That's coming out.
No, that's next spring.
That's next spring? Okay. Yeah. Man, I had a whole list of it. I left it on the counter.
Well, Far Cry 6 is the next one.
Okay, Far Cry 6. Do you have a list in order? Okay.
Sorry,
because I had a bunch written down, but I left it on the counter and got thrown away.
Deathloop. Far Cry 6 is the only one that I had coming up, and it's Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy's coming up after
Yes,
that.
yes. I cannot wait for that. That game looks amazing.
I think it's going to be fun.
Yes,
I think it's gonna be
yes.
fun.
As long as it's not Avengers.
As long as it's the first half of Avengers before the end game, I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm talking the game, Avengers game. Don't do anything like that game. That was
the Avengers game.
Yeah.
See, now I liked the campaign.
You did?
Yeah, but I didn't like the end game.
Wasn't the campaign basic? Oh no, the campaign was really good on that. Yeah, the end game. Yeah. The end game is what sucks on that. The loot system, the grinding, it's just very, very repetitious.
That's why I'm reward to it.
Yeah. And this is going to be single player, right?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's basically going to make it a great game.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
We've been playing Dice Masters.
Dice Masters.
What are your impressions of that?
You know what? That game is a lot more fun than it has any right to be. Yes, it is. We started off with Magic, and we kind of transitioned to this. We're trying to get a bunch of games that we can play on Tuesday nights. Dice Masters, I love. Well, here's what I like about Dice Masters over Magic: pop culture. That's it.
That's it.
You know what? If I can make a team, Bishop, Cable, Raphael, The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have the stuff that you love in other ways and play with it. Where Magic, you got an elf, you got a dwarf, you got a dragon.
And a fucking Blink Dog.
The infamous Blink Dog.
Yes, Blink Dog.
Yeah. And that's the downside to Magic is, it's a great game, but there is no outside connection to it. You're either in Magic or you know nothing about it.
Right. Yeah, and when did we start playing Magic?
Oh, it was 3-4 months ago.
3 or 4 months ago. I haven't played Magic since high school. So that's been about... Well, we just had our 20-year reunion. And I didn't get invited. I wonder why. No, but I haven't played since high school. Because I got out of Magic when the cheese decks. Just nothing but spells and direct damage. I was done with it. It's not fun for me.
And it's still pay to win.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing seriously. Now, we don't play seriously, and it's a lot more fun because we just play League, limited draw. It's much better. If you ever think about getting into Magic, be very cautious about going to the tournament play, even online, because you're just going to get hit by people who are playing it every day, like me.
We're going to put an air horn right there.
It's just going to be a very negative experience. Find some friends who want to play for pennies and small packs and limited runs, and don't get into the tournament stuff.
Yes, find a small group of friends, print proxies. Proxies, man. That's where it's at. Then you can experience the whole set, and we've had so much fun. My sons have been having a blast. I know I've been having a blast. Pretty sure you've been having a blast.
Yeah. I love it.
And our other guy that's in the group, he's been having a blast too.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know.
Yeah, he was just over earlier. He played Dice Masters, which I didn't think he liked, but he brought Dice Masters over to play.
It's a good game. Logan has some serious cards in his deck. Yeah. He could make a just a monster deck if he would read his cards.
Yeah, but he's young. He's young.
Dice Masters, you don't need proxies for it because that's pretty cheap to get into, isn't it?
Well, I've been thinking about making some proxies because the die itself goes with any level of the card. Okay. So if you get a die for Black Widow, then you can use the rare card, the super rare card, whatever, with that die.
Yeah, I got you.
And you don't have to hunt around for it if you don't want to.
Yeah. All right, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'll have to try that out.
Okay.
I think, is that it?
That might be it. I feel like there might be.
Well, if we think of anything else, we'll hit you up next week.
Yes.
When we'll be back.
And we might have corrections. I don't know. Who knows? Too early to tell. Go see Venom. Do your part. Go see Venom. Woody Harrelson. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. I love Woody Harrelson. I love Tom Hardy. I like how he was always dirty in the first movie, all sweaty and unkempt. I liked it. He wasn't was the shining armor.
No Captain America.
Yeah, exactly. This is not America's ass.
No,
that's outer space.
Actually,
ass.
It's probably more like America's asses. That's the true America's ass right there.
Absolutely. I feel like that covers about all of it. Is there any other movies, TV shows upcoming next week?
I'm sure there is, but I think we've given people enough to go check out.
Yes, go check it out. Be frugal. Leave your questions, comments, or anything in the comment section, and we'll try to answer them maybe next week. If you even see the video, tell your friends about us, because we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing this until, I get put on a ventilator out somewhere,
well,
in the old folks' home.
Yeah, you
So
want
Generation X, not a boomer. Just all of you young people who think everybody over 30 is a boomer. Generation X.
Yes. And I'm I don't know.
I think you're an older millennial.
I might be an older. There was a special thing that my sister sent me where we're like the guys that grew up analog and then transitioned to digital. We're like, I don't know. Zillennial, I think is what it was called.
Zillennial.
I don't remember. It's stupid.
You're like the boomer millennial.
To me, generations is just... it's like zodiac signs. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I want to live my life and have a good life. Yeah.
That's why we're doing this. It's great stuff, fun stuff.
Except for like if you're out there Fortnite dancing in public, I don't get it. But
hey, march to the baby.
Yeah, march to the beat of your own drum, I guess. Yeah. All right, so that is Ogre.
Yeah, Old Guys Geekly Review.
And we will catch you next week.
See you next week.
We might have to redo that.